I'll tell you, I like to define balance as those things that bring you joy. And the reason I wrote about it in my first book, Expect to Win, is that popular business press loves to say, you know, work-life balance, but what they're really writing about is work-family balance. And it's not just your family that creates your life. So I believe that you should have something in your day, every day, that brings you joy. That might be working out, that might be spending time with your family, that might be mentoring somebody. In my case, it might be singing. And I love the way Carter termed it when I told him what I do. He called it living intensely. And I said to him, for example, I've done 5 sold-out concerts at Carnegie Hall and 3 CDs. And when I'm learning, when I'm learning and preparing for a concert and I have a flight to California, that is 6 hours that I get to work on the music, uninterrupted. I can put on my headphones and I can learn a song, and in fact, I challenge myself. I'll say, how many times can I play this song in an hour and then make sure that I learn it, and then, you know, turn the music off and try to hum it to myself, make sure I have all the words, and then next hour, I go to the next thing. Because that's really good time. Or I said to him, when I'm driving in the morning, normally I leave at 5:30 and it's a 25-minute drive. But when I'm working on a concert, I might sleep late and leave at 7 because I know it's going to take me 2 hours to get through the tunnel. And guess what I'm doing? I'm listening to the music at that point. And both of my books were written on a plane. I did both of them on a plane. Again, quiet time, no interruption. You get a chance to think through the outline. What do you want to say? Who are you speaking to? What points do you want to make? So it really is about integrating all of your life into what you want to do. Now, the key is that you have to be intentional about it. If you have things that you are passionate about, that you know bring you joy, make you smile, then have some of that in your day, and again, put it in the calendar. Because if it's in the calendar, it's going to get done. And I hate to hear senior women say, oh, you can't have it all. Because then that creates a dilemma for a lot of people who are wondering. I do believe that we can have it all. The key is that you need to define what all looks like for you and not measure your life against somebody else's report card. Whatever works in your life and works in your family, that's what you need to drive for. So I absolutely believe you work all of your time in. When I was trying to get here today, I knew I had like 40 minutes to get in. But I said, okay, how many emails can I do? How many phone calls can I have happen so that when I finish this, I can then focus on what the next thing is. I use that time, not just fretting, oh, can we go this way? How can we really get there? We got to get there by 1:50. No, I said, okay, we got 40 minutes. Let's see what we can do.
Do you ever get tired? I'm
Absolutely, I get tired.
Oh, I love the energy. It's just infectious, isn't it? It's just brilliant. So I think that's, you know, I think that have it all means defining what all means for you as an individual.
Yeah.
Because, frankly, I think that's helpful for
everyone. And what that balance looks like. Is it living intensely, or is it balance in the traditional sense of the definition?
I love that. And for the two of you that have